But my grandfather was part of a gang, which we're open to speak about. He was also a number, a very high rank. And so my mom was very also impacted on that. Like, I don't explain, I don't share too much, but I can say one thing is that people, they target these young boys because these young boys, I don't have a father figure there every day, and they knew that. So they look for these boys, right? And they literally target these guys to, recruit them. So
what? Wait, you can't just have a conversation and say, I threw a boy in the fire.
So I'm trying to break it up as short as possible.
Yeah.
Think about there's a lot of things I'm going through at this point. I'm fighting, I'm going on the wrong road right now. I was like bamming out, I was like, invest the logins, and I was at one point, every other trade out here, I challenge you right now. Invest the logins out, come on. And I just like, this is what inspired me from the person I learned from, which is Sean Lee and Clint. They used to do that as well.
100K gone.
Just like that.
Yeah.
It's market open. It's like, boop, boop, gone.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is, and my friend was laying next to me.
She knows.
No.
Oh. Shit.
I go another 15. Boom, gone again.
Gone again.
13, gone. But the
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of WarRoom Talk. I'm your host Ravs, and today we're joined with Jay, Dre, and our guest today, Shaquille.
yes, sir.
Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for joining me, Shaquille. Let's start with you. Obviously, you're the guest. Tell us a little bit about your life story, where you grew up, and how you got here where you are now.
That's a long one, bro. But I'm gonna shut it's a long
We got some time. We got some time.
But let's start. First, I want to thank you guys for hosting me to be on the show. When we met yesterday, like it's like it's just like it was so natural, man. And that's what I was saying earlier when we spoke. We had some good breakfast together. It was very nice. Thank you guys. Naturally, we it was just like natural, man. It just felt natural. There's no confliction. So with that being said, thank you, for having me. I appreciate it. A little bit about myself. My name is, for those who doesn't know, Shaquille Samai. I'm 25 right now. And
you're young, bro. I was not expecting that. 25, you're a baby.
Actually, he's younger than me.
Yeah.
And I'm the kid in this place.
I'm the kid. But so I'm 25 years old. I've been training for now 7 years. God willing, going for 8. And it's nearly a decade. It makes me, when I say that, it's crazy. Every time I say it, it's like, whoa, it's so long. And when I say train, I mean that's how long I've been full time. Okay. So not how long I've been training, but how long I've been full time training. I went full time at a very young age because of I think at that point in time when I started, my experiences wasn't that much.
Yeah.
So it was easy for someone for me to go full time, but someone who's starting out, who have a family, wife and kids and experiences a certain number, they can't go full time immediately or as quick as I did. So for me, going backtrack, I don't know how far do you want to go?
Let's go
Go way back. Where you grew up, where everything.
Everything.
Tell us how you made it out the hood.
I can tell you that. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah. So first of all, understand that making out the hood for me wasn't directly at Forex only. My family had an impact on that part. So it's not like I made success Forex and I was still living in the hood. So I want to put that out. That's the thing. I was living in the hood, grew up in the hood, had impacts of it. So I'll take you through the journey, what I did before, how I got out in that, and then you can just get a bit of that. So, okay, the funny part is, I was born in Joburg.
Okay.
I was born in Joburg, moved here about 3 months old.
Okay.
And how I got to Joburg, my mom wanted to...
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
That's 12 o'clock.
So how crazy is that?
What you mean?
So for everyone that doesn't know what's going on, there's like a thunder or whatever you want to call it.
It's a cannon.
Cannon.
They shoot. They used to
So I was in the Uber yesterday, and then I thought we got knocked, bro. So
No, we were outside on the
shoot the
jacuzzi on the
cannon.
rooftop yesterday.
It's right on top. You can go watch it actually every day on 12 o'clock. You can go up there and watch how they shoot it.
Is it?
Yeah, they shoot it
It's a
off.
cannon.
It's a cannon. They used to use
Jay
it.
was in the jacuzzi. We were having Nando's upstairs on the rooftop. And we heard that.
He's telling me, get out the jacuzzi.
It's lightning. Get out the jacuzzi, bro.
because you can feel it, eh? You can actually feel. Also, I got scared, and then the Uber driver's like, "No,
It's
relax."
just the remembrance of that was used back then. When Young Faridi came in, which was the very first white people that entered into South Africa, which is Cape Town here, this is what they came with. So they came with these cannons and on the ships, and they use these. So they use actually for war, and you spread big cannonballs in and shoot off. So
That's crazy.
That's what's one of the.
That's actually pretty cool, but yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, back.
Yeah.
So growing up, yes. Okay, so the thing is, my mom moved out of where majority of my family. Is like, I don't know if you know the whole story of Cape Town. Is that they were taken out of the Sikhs and some of the Book-up, and they moved into these places like in the Cape Flats, like Manenberg and Novo Park and stuff like that. So these are like the very wood areas, congested with cancerism, drugs and that. So at a certain age, my mom, like at 19, she was 19, she decided she wanna like break out of here, because I don't know how much I can share of her story, because I don't know how she feel about it, but I know she shared certain things I can't talk about. So I'm gonna leave some stuff unsaid,
That's fine.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
my grandfather was part of a gang, which we're open to speak about. He was also a very high rank. And so my mom was very also impacted on that because of the household. But he was also very strict at the same time. But of course, it's cancerism and she's going to be impacted by it. So she knew this is not the life she wanted. And as soon as she's going to have kids, she's going to want to like get away from this. And thank God, my father's, and I always talk about influence. This is a very important thing, right? You need to have some sort of influence, experience to know there's something that you can like go get after, right? Today it's easier, social media, but I think it's like for them at that time, it's like my grandfather's father, they like from Malaysia, right? So it's Cape Malaysia mixture,
Yeah.
Malaysian colored and all mixed, right? So they have like more wealth side of the family, and they're not from the flats, right? So she got to see from that family there is another life.
Okay.
And she wanted that.
Yeah.
So then around 19 years old, she like went out and moved to my uncle, and my uncle got out because he ran away from home and got a white man that took care of him, openly took care of him, educated him in that. So he's one of the kids who was the first one to get well educated, good experience in life. And then they like offered it to my mother them as well, like introduced it to them as well. So he went and created a good business in Joburg. So he's like, here's an opportunity for you, come this side, we can leave the flats and that. And she was like, you know what? There's an opportunity, my kids can get a better life. So she had me, and then immediately things, was a bit, my father had another wife, basically. So I was born in, my father having already other kids, and he wanted a second wife. Which for my mom didn't want that. So it was like I was already born now, and then that's when I moved. So I was born in Joburg, and I grew up in Cape Town, basically. So when I moved back, we moved right back into the woods, right? So this is like the way I talk about influence. My father from Joburg, right? So I have family in Joburg now, and I have family this side. Now, why I always share this is a very important part of my life, because if you think about it, I have two sides of the world right now. So when I went to Joburg, my father's Indian, right? So he's from Lenasia, Lens, not the best, but there's nice places that side,
Yes,
like more, you can see business happening there. Where I'm from, and like I said, we're gonna go and see it. There's nothing like that. It's just gangsterism, drugs. It's different. It's a different world. Kids from 11 years old, 12 years old start shooting gun at that age.
Oh gosh,
And
crazy.
it's super, super different. So growing up there, I went to school there, and then my mom would make the effort to send me that side and try to send me places to see different sides of the world. So, of South Africa, well, Joburg, I went to Durban, and just growing up, small things that people undervalue, but this is where I started seeing more in life. So the influence of the environment, okay, you know what? You can have more than life than where I'm growing up, And that is a starting point where I knew, okay, in my life, I want to become something more than where I'm living. That's like where the start kicks, that the burn, where the light of the fire comes in.
yeah.
Is when I saw more in life because of my mom making that sacrifice. And then I would say I'm taking the period from, let's say, till grade 6 right now, right? This period of my life is like I'm already dwelling in drugs right now. So I'm into drugs, I'm into cancerism, this is the age where we start recruiting. This is a point in time, and this is a very crucial point in my life, I think. This is a very important point in time. I was no longer actually going to school. I was on the street. I have a good mom, good family. They're really, really working hard. But at this point in time, the influence of where I'm growing up is heavily impacted right now. You know what I mean?
Powerful.
Yeah, like you like I don't explain. I don't share too much, but I can say one thing is that people they target these young boys because these young boys, I don't have a father figure there every day, and they knew that. So they look for these boys, right? And they literally target these guys to, how to say, recruit them because this is a brotherhood. We have a brotherhood, right? And we have this very strong brotherhood that we take care of you.
Yeah.
And that is what a lot of boys seek for. So love in the hood, also if there's a father figure, they don't get that. That love, the hug, the normal thing like a hug, and the thing that we, now I say to my son, but they didn't get like, I love you.
Yeah.
Or a hug.
Yeah.
So that day, they get outside in the street. And that is something, I was like, yo, like we are brotherhood. And so I went in the wrong route, started smoking things that I'm not proud of at a very young age. However,
So what drugs you did?
you know,
That's a very.
No, come on.
it's a good thing. You know,
Be honest about it. You know, someone
I'm
can be
open,
inspired by
okay.
a story and
I'm not proud of it.
Yeah,
But their stuff is called buttons, which is Mandrax.
Mandrax, yeah.
Yeah, you put it
Okay.
into a cup. They call it a cup and stuff like that. So I did that. I did speed.
Yeah.
I tried speed out. You know,
Haven't
speed.
heard of any of this.
It's like you throw, like they throw Tik in a bottle and you shake it and stuff like that and you drink it.
Okay.
So these you do it at party or stuff. So these things, and I also like smoke. And this is a young age, so it's like I'll smoke these. And the something that's like weed. At grade 6, what are you smoking weed for?
Jeez.
Like
Crazy.
so that was my everyday thing.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was like this is something that those other drugs was every now and then. It was like, let me try it out, you know. But weed at grade 6, and I don't smoke it normal like in a joint. I'll smoke it in a groen pipe, like a you heat a bottle.
Yeah.
Then you smoke it like
In a pipe.
a pipe, yeah.
Yeah.
So you eat a groen pipe. And that is something like at the grade 6, I'll make my own groen pipe. And then we eat a oka pipe. And I smoke like
Yeah.
that. So before you go to school, in fact, I didn't go to school. So this is crazy. Like, people, I'll dress up and my granny didn't care. Like, she didn't care at all. Like, I dress up and she's like, you're going to school? Yes, I'm going to school. And walk down, I'm like, man. Then I just literally cross the road, across the field there. I'll show you guys where I'm talking about. Right across the field, right there. I'll sit there and we smoke a pipe. And we smoking like weed and that. And this is grade 6. That was my life. And this is the point where I think the turning point for me is I threw a boy in a fire. So
What? Wait, you can't
Wait,
just have a
stop.
conversation
Yeah.
and say, I threw a boy in a fire.
So I'm trying to break it up as short as possible.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
think about there's a lot of things I'm going through at this point. I'm fighting. I'm going on the wrong road right now. You understand? I'm doing all these bad things, and then
Drake can relate, huh? He was the same when we were
Every
young.
single thing that you're speaking
It's-
about.
it's like,
right
Bro,
now
he got locked
was
up
me,
for
bro.
attempted
Yo,
murder.
bro.
and all that.
I got locked up for, bro, I'm a matric, yeah.
you're really
Matric final exams. I'm inside for attempted murder. bro.
Yo.
They were in the newspaper and
up.
stuff.
Damn, I had event as well. For
You know that?
Greek as
No,
well.
I don't even know
Bro,
this.
Dre was in
we
the
had a-
newspaper, bro.
We had like that's interesting because Matric, I had an event. Is something that happened in Matric was a massive fight in. I got stabbed in the back.
Oh, gosh.
Beaten by and they tried to shoot me basically. But this is the innocent event. This is the innocent one. But it's a crazy to say Matric this happened to you. Matric, something happened to me as well. I was walking down the road and these 10 gangsters come up and they assumed I was part of that people. And I was innocently okay, right? I'm in Matric, I'm very serious, right? And this guy just come up to me and they're like, of course, Jai, you were them, and I'm like, no, I'm not to you guys, I'm not to them, and bro, the guy took out the knife and just like, boom, here we start. It was first 3 guys, but before I got there, they were fighting other people. So they phoned already that time, the people to come.
Oh,
So when they ran away, I was the one fighting with them. So when their people came there, they didn't ask any
They
questions.
thought
Yeah.
now you were the person that they were being called.
Yes. And then like they just came instead and boom, gun out, bro. And this is daylight. This happened like daylight in front of everyone around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
5 o'clock, yeah, because I was walking the dog. So I'm like, yo, and I just said, boom, the gun is out and it's like straight at me and coming to me and then they hit me right in front of here. So you can, I don't know if you can see here, right here, here, on top of my nose. But it didn't go off, it jammed. And that's when they started hitting me. So they tried to shoot,
thank God.
it like jammed. Bro, God save me that time. And the crazy, I had so much anger at that point in time because it was Mu'alim. You know Mu'alim, right? From the mosque.
Yeah.
He's okay. A very, you know Mu'alim.
I know it's Muallim.
Okay, so there's a mu'allim right in front of me, right?
Islamic scholar.
He's the guy who's teaching.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's mu'allim, right? And he knew me, and I was crying at him. And I said, mu'allim, like I was crying because there's 10 guys around me, and they beat me, and they stabbed me in my back, and they're like just beating me, bro. And I'm mu'allim, I'm crying, bro. Mu'allim, please help me. I'm not the, you know who I am. And he didn't help me, and I understand why. Now I understand why. He had a daughter. These 10 guys with a gun and knives and so. Yeah. You know me, so at that time I was so angry at him. I was so upset. He came to my house and like apologized, and I couldn't forgive.
Sorry.
No, serious.
That's crazy, man. So this all happened very like you went through a lot.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, it's
how did you end up throwing the guy in the fire?
This is a good. So basically,
The story related to
my brother,
Yeah.
who he committed suicide 4 years ago. Right, he's two years younger than me. 3 years younger than me. Sorry, 3 years younger than me. Because we like brotherhoods, like we like brother. We in this brotherhood, right?
Yeah.
We stand up for each other. There was another guy who lived in a different court, a different flat across us. They from like that's why I said before you go into a gang, a major gang, you like in a smaller gang, right? Like your own guys. Let's say we now all 13, 10, and there'll be one older one, which is maybe 16, 17. And he's the leader, like, and that'll be like maybe managing small little boys, like the boys, before they get prepared for the big gang. Yeah. So this boy was part of another like small gang, right? And we were part of like this small gang from where we live. And it always happens like court for court. So I live in Inga Court. There's like Inga Court's own gang, and this is what we like. It's not it's a gang, but it's subconscious. It is a gang.
Yeah.
It's like we brothers. We stand for each other, and whoever from that court comes this side, we'll stab him. You see, so it's like you're against him. And this boy used to bully my brother, right? So he bullied my brother, and I got fed up. So one night we stand around a galley, which is like a galley, like a small galley in a tub.
Yeah.
And we all used to steal like food from the house. So like you steal like potatoes, meat, everyone go steal something, right? And we bring a pot and we bring like a packet, like someone else. That's the biggest thing we must steal. Someone must go steal a pot, like a cooking pot. Yeah. Someone must go steal a pot, and no one wants to steal a pot. Everyone will steal a piece of chicken. But a pot is another thing, you know. And whoever steals a pot is a G. Yeah, you get respect, you know. So even that's like what we used to do at night for the fun of it. Even though everyone has food, maybe not everyone has food. I lie, but I knew I had food, but not even all had food. But this is the one where we all come sit there and we eat, and we're young, we're kids, and that also allows us to do this. So we're sitting around the fire. And he started like just bullying my brother. I was just so tired of it. Like, and I would stand up. I was always standing up. At this point, I was so tired, and we started fighting. Just fighting. And I was like, you know what? He threw tap-tapi. They call it tap-tapi. It's like when you burn the plastic and it burns on fire still.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
So we call it tap-tapi, right? So we take that whoops and we whoop each other with it. So he whooped me on my hand.
And it sticks, eh?
It sticks on it.
Yeah,
Yes.
plastic.
Burns.
Have you ever had plastic?
Burns.
Have you ever had
Yeah.
So we call tap-tapi. So I tap him, you know, so I whap, and he tapped me, and then he tapped me my hand, he right over here, bam, like, and then I'm like, boom, in the fire, keep him, and I sat on him, and I just moved him in the fire like that.
You held him into the fire.
I moved him in the fire, just moved once in the fire, and of course we didn't burn like crazy, but I just threw him in the fire. But that was a turning point. I think that's a turning point in my life. Where okay, shit, we're really now going on a very wrong path right now. We're not doing well. So tracking this thing, okay, my mom now
Sounds like you, Dre. You were young.
So like my mom at this point I was living in the flat upstairs. I wasn't living with my mom. My mom was living like in a hockey Wendy house, right, with my grandmother. So she's living further down, way forward. I'll take you guys way past there. Some of my family still lives there. So they were living there. I was living with my other granny, which is up we are in the courts. So the story went down, mom, and I think at this point my mom just like couldn't take off how am we coming right now? What is happening with me? And my mom knew that she needs to like do something, give a better life. This is what she wants for her kids.
Yeah.
And that's when we went back to Joburg.
We went back to Joburg.
Yes, back to Joburg.
At what age was this?
Grade 7. I did grade 7 there. So grade
Grade
7,
okay.
8, and 9. So I had 3 years again. It's a split up. It's split up. So I did three. No. Yes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wait,
5 years.
5 years.
You see. So I went back up there. And at this point in time, I really had influence of Cape Town. But remember, in that period of time, I was going up to visit Joburg, and so I knew that Joburg and that, and I knew like a bit of it because. But now I'm going back, and I'm a bit more conscious now, and I had influence of this side. So going there, my naughtiness now was a little bit different right now. Now I notice a bit different. I'm maybe now bunking class. I still go to school because now I'm going to like I don't if you know Joburg, but I went like Mondio High School, so it's like modern C school right now. And like these kids are different here. Like kids, they don't go on the street and do what we doing. Like that's totally different. So it's like, yo, me bro, yeah, the people. I always do the story. Yeah, the people like they get dropped with cars to school.
Yeah.
They us we walk to school. Like it was like completely different. I was like, your kids are like coming to drop with like small things, no? Because we know in our place, people driving any crazy car is gonna be a drug dealer, right? Gangster, top one. GTI, M4. Majority of people in the hood, they are like next level. There's a few now over time that build very successful business, but majority of them are gonna be that. So for us, it was like, for me, when I went there, it was like wow, normal people like I would ask people, what did your parents do? And then they're like, oh my parents are a manager, or my mom is a lawyer or doctor or something like that, like anything like I was proficient. I was like, okay. So
You're waiting for them to say no, they're dealers or nightclubs or
I was like, boy, this is a different life, right? So and then even though I'll be walking still to school, there's a few kids that walk. You know, not every child gets dropped by school, so few will walk, but where I was walking, very few walk. So I'll meet up with a few friends, and every day I walk past his house, bro. So the houses are like a nice. I used to live in like a complex, but bro, we was scraping it through. My mom she was a call center agent, bro. So she was scraping it through. I remember like scraping. And we used to call this one thing. This is all stuff that motivated me. Like we had this one thing we call magic food.
Magic food.
Yeah, magic food. It's onions with a packet of soup and potatoes.
Okay.
I've never heard of that.
Magic food, bro. So we didn't have much, but the fact that we could live in a better area, and my mom wanted that. Wanted me, like she made sure that okay, I get a better education, so that had a big influence.
Big shout out to your mother, man.
Yes, bro. Like big shout
So
out.
she moved. She made the decision to move to Joburg for your sake.
For the sake of mine, and so even though it's not just for the environment, it's more environment to exposure, and that I understood after.
Yeah, I think that's important because a lot of people they're just stuck in their old ways. They don't really know what's out there.
True.
Yeah, they don't leave their town. They don't leave their province.
Man, my mom talks about it a lot. I have cousins, like very close cousin, have never been to a hotel.
Is it?
That's crazy.
We're gonna meet one of them. We'll meet him today. We'll meet one of them, and you're gonna be so shocked. Like you're gonna look at, and I don't talk down to my family. I love them. I go see them all the time. Like they're my family, right? But like you'll see the difference because of what my mom did and like what they had to go through.
Yeah.
You know, you'll see a big difference. It's just the influence, and that influence had a big impact on my thinking, my perspective on life, what I want in life, how I'm gonna achieve it. So coming back, I moved back to Cape Town again. This is grade 10, just before grade 10. So I was about, first term, grade 10. But I was like out of school for 3 months, 4 months.
So at what age you like start dabbling in the Forex?
That's like a start point, grade 12.
Yeah.
Why are you jumping the gun, bro?
Yeah, so, no, it's fine. It's okay. You want to get to it?
I'm following the story. I'm following it.
So, at this point in time, I started tattooing. So I started tattooing for the fun of it. I tattooed myself. I'll show you some tattoos.
Jeez.
Yeah, I tattooed my mom.
The one on your neck is boss.
This one, this
check
guy,
that
he's
out.
a mentor. He's the one that actually mentored me. He's in town as well. So and I was working this time of period, grade 10. So I started tattooing. That 3 months I started learning, but I could draw, right? And in a year's time, I was tattooing, and I was actually tattooing by the shop right here, which the guy which did this one. He's here in Long Street. And I would just went up to him and like, yo, I can tattoo and I'm a tattoo for free, man. And mom, I love my mom for this fact is that she was like, you know what? I'm gonna support you whatever you do, but you must make success. Like that's it. So she was willing to like say, you know what, if you want to drop out of school, right? At that time, she's like, if you really want to do tattooing, right? Because I was making money now. He didn't say no, like you're gonna make money from it. Whatever work you're gonna do, you're gonna make money from it. So at that age, I was making some money, and mom was like, okay, this is just a start. If you can really take it serious, you can make money, you know? So I was like, okay, cool. And I was so serious about it, man. But it's a phase of my life.
Yeah.
It's a phase. So think about a year, 2-3 years in, I was doing a still great from 10 till 12, around there. And then I stopped because I was like, nah, this is not who I really want to become. I don't want to be a tattoo artist. I can't see myself 8 hours, 7 hours sitting on him, like working.
It has limited potential.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I love it. I love that this for myself and not for like doing it anymore.
Yeah.
And then this is where I started trading. My sir introduced me, my business sir. I loved, at this point, I was selling weed, cigarettes in school. I was doing everything, you know, selling anything I could do. I was just selling.
You're a merchant.
Yeah, the merchant. The merchant.
The merchant.
I was selling anything I can do in a school. You know, I was tattooing, huh?
In school.
In school.
Crazy.
You should go tattoo in school.
In school, and I used to do piercings in school. So, because in school time, you're not going to get the best service,
Yeah.
I give you a discount. So, the break time, I'm going to do a quick one. And I used to do tongue rings, like nose rings, and like,
Hey,
like you can see on the side, I have this one here. I was like 15 when I got this one. We're a group of us. We just like, let's do piercings and that. Let's do like.
You're just getting tattooed at school, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
That's nothing. He's talking about getting piercings as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we used to just like line up. It was so fun.
What
It's like,
am I laughing, Drake? The guys just take the thorn
Yeah.
and poke it in the ears in school.
Yeah.
Huh?
really?
No, I didn't go to school for this, guys.
Oh my god, you used to do that.
Yeah.
That's savage.
Crazy, bro.
No, at least I got the proper stuff. The proper.
You got
I
the
got
staple
clamp.
gun.
No, I got a clamp.
Oh.
Staple is not healthy. It's unhygienic.
Oh, is it? I don't
Bro,
know.
we're
Your
talking about
clamp.
a thorn from a tree, bro.
Yo, that's savage.
You know what I'm talking about.
Ah, no, dude.
But then, like, that's a start. Made some money from it, and then my sir. So I had a bit like I knew at this point in time, my mind is like I think I'm sharper now because I'm starting to do personal development. I'm reading, not really reading, but I'm watching a lot of personal development videos. I'm more into that. I didn't really tap into reading as of yet. It's just after school I started tapping into reading. But that period of time, I'm really developing myself now. And I'm swaying away from the guys who's doing the wrong things, but I'm still selling my stuff. I'm still nurturing because I want the money, but I'm not going to associate with the guys anymore. So I'm doing myself. And the sir, I had a good talk with, business sir. And one day he talks about shares. And he's like, you guys like to buy the sausage rolls and stuff like that. Why don't you just buy 1 rand shares and stuff like that? 10 rand shares and that. You never know, it's an accumulate over time. And I went behind, like after class, and I just went like, yo, my dad, what's up? You talk about this, and like, how do I get involved? And he's like, okay, do this exchange, but you can't do it. You must get your parents to do it now because you're not 18 and all that good stuff. No problem.
You're trying to get that IV sign up, dude.
Yeah, maybe, eh? Hey. No, it might have been.
I'm joking.
So, and then I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. And that's the start when I started dabbling into it. And these are people in the industry who I started searching, who back then I looked up to, you know, just because of like, this is the first thing I saw. I was like, wow, okay. Man, I was so over the moon. Like for the people I found, even though maybe they're not real traders, I don't care. I just so delusional about it. I'm like, I know now, but
You know,
at that time I was so
buy a
delusional
stock.
about it.
So he told you how to buy a stock.
No, he didn't tell me how.
Oh, okay.
He just explained in this time I started dabbling into it. But now I start searching like stock market and eventually, you know, just because of searching that you find like Forex.
Yeah,
Like, somehow you find Forex, you know. And I found like I still know I found like South African. I think I went around to who's the successful South African trader, and there was a list that came up on Google, and there was a few of them which was from one from Cape Town. He's the one that owned a few clubs. He was actually one of the owned a few clubs. He passed away, and there was Ref Wayne and all of those guys, you know.
Serious character, huh?
And then I'm like, hey, let me search this guy up. So I searched every one of them, and the one I can't get his name. The one who passed away, I can't get his name. But this guy was like, he was going like Lamborghinis, and I'm like, oh, this is life. I want this. And in fact, he's in Cape Town. So I'm like, oh, I want this. And then I'm like, okay, this guy, Ref Wayne, is so young. Then I searched like the other guys are like, oh, they're young. Oh my God, I can do this. And now I'm like going to mom and I'm like, Ma, this is what I want to do.
Forex.
Forex.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, oh, the Forex lifestyle. And it's like a boat into the lifestyle.
Yeah.
But now,
So at what age or what phase in your life was this around?
18.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the time I'm starting to like really go into it. Like I'm not I'm into it right now, you know.
Yeah.
And I had a good luck right off the bat. So this thing, I went into it. I worked in a broker as well. So I was studying, and then I don't want to study.
What
So-
were you studying?
Oh man, journalism.
Journalism.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not expecting that.
If you said something in finance, I was like, yeah, okay.
No, you know how I got into that was because I did a test, a personality test.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy convinced my mom that journalism is the best for
shit.
your son.
God.
And my mom is like, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and then over time, so this period of time, I started really diving into personal development, reading a lot of books, attending seminars, not just like Forex seminars, like just seminars or anything I can do to develop myself right now. But mainly devouring the books. Like books was my key thing because I knew, okay, this guy has 60 years experience. I'll get it in a book. So I started reading books, and this is like where I started developing my perspective more to another level. And trading, this is where now trading really takes off. I worked at the broker. So while I was studying, I was trading. So I didn't study. It's in town here. There's a section in Gardens where they have free Wi-Fi. So I'll tell mom I'm going to study, but I'm not going to study. I'm going to go sit in the Gardens with the free Wi-Fi and study Forex. And eventually told me I failed, and I told mom, look, I'm not going to study, man. I'm gonna find a
Wasting
job.
money.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a job in
Yeah.
Forex. Mom wasn't really into it, but anyway, she's like, you have to have a job or like study and do something, you know. Forex is like a side thing, you can always try to do it. She always supported me, but she's like, I need to have something secured because I think any parent would want that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And now at this point in my life, I dropped out right now. But now I get a job. I don't know how I got this job, man. You know? I believe in law of attraction. I believe I'm a big firmer that the universe gives what you put out there. And I was looking for like some sort of like Forex type of job, and like hoping they can give me something. I don't know where I applied.
Just get involved in the industry.
I got a call, bro. Out
Yeah.
of nowhere. Hey, you applied for the job at the Primo. I'm like, the Primo? Where is this? Okay. It's in town. Fine. Head up there, go to the job. They're a broker, a Forex broker. And I'm starting to take investments in for them. So
What you
I must
mean?
do cold calling, honest people, for them to take like invest into the broker, and then have like people that manage the money in the broker for them.
Is that legit?
No, I found out afterwards. So this is I realized.
So it's like a
Ponzi scheme here.
It's like a financial advisor, but not an actual financial advisor.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. I was like,
crazy,
we were like, hey, the way we did it was so crazy, bro. There was like a 3-step process on how to make a sale. They never make a sale on the first call. They do it over 3 calls. So they first warm you up, get to know you, canvas. They call it canvas. They canvas you, an anti-sale, and then a sale.
Yeah.
So they do a 3-step. So it took maybe like 3 weeks or 2 weeks to make a sale. So they took their time with it. And even that taught me so much about like business itself and how those guys did it, you know. So coming to it, at this point in time, there was traders there. And there's one boy, I don't know if it was demo. I always thought, I don't know if this is demo or not, but I remember this, like going in the elevator and this boy had 78,000 Rand on his account. And MetaTrader, you know, MetaTrader 4, blue.
Yeah.
It stands out.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'm gonna leave my job and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, bro, this is happening.
How much profits is he running?
78,000.
Yo, that's
So-
crazy.
So he's leaving his job.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
like, okay, this is real. Because the fact that he's
Yeah.
leaving his job, I'm assuming it's real.
Yeah.
So sorry, say who was this again?
I don't know this guy's name.
He was working with you.
He was working,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he's working with us.
Yeah.
Because there's people trading it. Like, you know, I mean, you work in a broker, you find yourself trading.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like fully trading yet, but I was trading from dabbling into it. But that is like, okay, I want to do this really seriously. Like, I'm going to lock in now. And then I opened an account with him. And I had a friend as well who I tried to get to invest into. I said, I'll get a sale.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, right.
so I told him, you can withdraw your money, King. Give me a sale. But he didn't want to do it. So I said, okay, fuck, man. We're gonna trade. We just trade for ourselves. Let's
Yeah.
do it. But we were both wanted to be right. So he sell, I buy. The same pay. Because he don't listen to me, I don't listen to him. But the fact he blew his account, I made money.
Yeah, you guys are hedging it.
Aging technically, but I made money, he lost. And that's the start. I was like, yo, I made money from it. I got lucky.
Yeah.
And then from that point, I started going for it. So I just a streak of luck. I put in like $10, flip it to which is like 180 rand now.
Yeah, but
Took it to
180.
3,000.
Nice.
Took it 3,000. And I was like, okay, no, this is really working out. And I remember, again, this is in the middle of the year or something like that. No, the following year. I was still trading, making small money, right? So at this point in time, I'm studying again. Mom sent me back to studies. This time for sports science.
That's what you studied.
That's sports management, yeah.
Sports management. I studied sports science, like they call
Yeah.
it. So I went again, but this
Your
time,
mother tried with you, huh?
hey,
Your mother tried with you.
man, I'm telling you, but she's like, you can continue trading, but just do something. I'm like, studying it. I was like, no. I went again. I continued trading. At this point, I made like a good amount of money. I can remember like really making like, I had like 15,000 like profits at this point, you know? And I'm like, bro, I made this literally money, like probably salary for the month. It's now at this point I look at it, it's not the right mindset to have, but I would have been here right now if I didn't do that, you know? But I wouldn't say people to do that. I wouldn't advise anyone to do that, you know? But for me at that point, finish your studies.
Yeah.
You'd rather have studies and then do this as well.
Yeah.
You know, so for me it was just like, you know, let's leave this thing. And I walked out of the class, bro. Like I walked out and I never went back. My mom never knew it. I went back and I was like, and you know, the same day I blew the account. So the exact same thing I left, I got, and this is like the way I couldn't tell my mom, couldn't tell anyone, because when I left there, I told him, look how much money I made. I was so, I was bragging, bro.
Yeah.
I was so, I don't brag, I was happy, I was excited. Look how much money I made. And then I literally blew the money walking down, back home. So that day was devastating for me. I asked my mom for money. Put my money in. That time was JP Markets or so. Money in. Boom. And I just doubled my account. It was a boom, boom, just going at it. And from there, that's a start point now. I made money. I made like about 10, 20K a month at the video. Now, what was 18?
But before we
19.
move on, like, did you go study a course or how did you learn on the trade?
So this period of time, when I'm doing this, I'm studying from everyone online, working it. But there's one specific person who had a big impact. Two people specifically had a big impact on my trading. First, it would be, you know, AstroFX, Sean Lee.
Yeah. Isn't AstroFX and Clint got a similar course?
Yeah, he learned from them as well.
Okay.
So
nice.
so
I learned from Clint.
now I learned also from Clint. But
Okay,
Clint bought me a laptop and course. This is I'm getting to this. This is where like, okay, now I'm making money right now, but I'm still with my mom, right? And I'm very young now, but it's not yet money. I'm like I'm making life changing money right now. But it's like I can do things in my house. I can buy electricity. I can buy water. I can do this and that. Okay, so there's a bit of at that age more responsibility. I'm taking a bit of more responsibility on to learn responsibility. You know, this is what I mainly learned from, right? And then over now the time studying and making money now, I went live with Clint, and I think what I was doing. Bro, my whole room was full of fucking affirmations, candles, the whole, everything was just filled up with vision boards and stuff like that. And he saw it and he's like, yo, what's happening? And my laptop was black screen, right? And I used like a flashlight to scan it to see the charts.
Lying.
I showed it. I'm serious.
Crazy.
I'm serious.
My
My desk
was damaged.
It was damaged. My desk was built from a cupboard. I built from my clothes and I threw my clothes out. I gave it to people. My bed I threw out, right? I gave it to someone, and I used a broken sleeper couch to make it the office, so I could feel all the time I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm locked in. So I had no cupboard, no bed, just a cupboard that turned into. I still have pictures of it, and videos of it that I turned into a desk. And this laptop, it was like black screen. I pushed through, and I made money. And that's where the thing started kicking. And then I had a video call with a live call with Clint, and he was like, "What do you, bro?" He's like, "You wanted to give me something, right? You wanted to give me something. I can't remember if it was money or a laptop." And I said, "Nah, man. I can take 5,000 to buy a laptop. It's not that. I want to accumulate as much as possible, and it's not gonna put a dent in me right now. Why don't you give me a course?" and I'll just learn from it. I'll make more money. If it's going to be valuable, I'm going to learn more and I'm going to make more money.
Yeah.
You know? And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, bro, I'm very serious, bro. Like, I'm serious. Give the course, bro. Like, I'm okay with that. I actually want that. And he's like, nah. Okay, cool. And then he got in contact with my mom, his wife. Got in contact with mom. They sent me like unknown, like just a laptop. Like just like out the blue, bro. Like I'm like, bro, and him and my mom and them, they keep very like close in contact with my journey, what's happening. So just having that and having him to tell me like he can see where I'm gonna go, it inspired me so much. And this is the switch came out. Yeah. Bro, a switch in my mind. I don't know how. It's like having someone there who I was looking up at that time.
He's taking notice of you now.
Yes, it's like he told me, bro,
potential.
You're gonna be big.
So that fire you had inside you, knowing that hey, this is in me now. Someone is confirming.
Yes, like someone at that level is confirming.
Yeah,
it's
like, confirming it.
Now I'm gonna push. So this is the period of time now. I meet my woman at this point. Amazing woman. Thank you so much. She's supported, funded also my accounts. Same my mom. When I blew, they were the ones who. And okay, so now at this point, I think on 19, I moved out. I made money. I made enough money. Me and my woman moved together. Our first house, moved together, renting. And bro, I'm young, but my woman is still like working. So she's supporting now. You know, it's like, because sometimes there's someone I'm not making money actually.
Yeah, trading is like that. People don't understand it.
Yeah, so she supported me. And she's not yet full-time. She's not full-time like home, full-time mom yet. She's just like, you didn't have a child at there. She's just like taking.
Are you married at that point?
Yeah, no, I wasn't married.
Okay.
So we were just like pushing together, you know, and at this point, and I can remember this very vividly, bro. I took a 3,000 rand, and this is where I let everyone get access to my account. This is what maybe like bold a bit of my name.
Some credibility.
Yes, transparency. I gave out my investor logins, and I said, watch me.
Right.
And then I took like 3,000, or first 1,000, take it like to like 11,000, then I take like 3,000 to like 30,000, then from 30,000 to 100,000, and it just happened like within 2 weeks. Like that's the period. Sure. And from there, this is now the tipping. At this point in time, I'm very good at marketing. I showed you.
Yeah.
Right. I want to inspire, want to help people, I want to empower them.
So got you into like the whole YouTube thing.
Yes. So this is I'm documenting my whole journey.
Yeah.
So let me document the thing, right? But I know I'm good with the short form and I engage a lot of people. So now I'm having like 10,000, 20,000 people in my community watching me now. So it's like people just flooding right now. And I'm like, okay, let me now show people the full transparency of my journey, and then they watch how I went from like nothing, like hitting my first million, and then from there I'm doing like 300,000. Then it's like they see now, okay, now I'm hitting like 400, 500,000 a month, and just seeing everything happen. And then I had my first 300,000 day, and it's just like things that happen very quick now, like super quick. This is 2022. Things are like flipping out, like boom.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, and I was like bamming out. I was like investor logins, and I was at one point. Every other trade out here, I challenge you right now. Best logins out. Come on. And I just like, this is what inspired me from the person I learned from, which is Sean Lee and Clint. They used to do that also. Best logins out. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. My Facebook, link that also up. And I just, as much as possible, I could do it live, trade in person, because I never charge anything. I only started selling something at the, like, close to, because I don't sell anything right now, right?
Yeah.
But like 2023, I started selling something. You know, but before that, sold nothing. So everything's free, like no broker, no nothing, just pushing like, come watch me trade live for free. Come, everything, just watch me. I just wanted to prove that I am a good trader and I can help you. Yes. So I want to help as much people as possible. And that was very nice. It was a very good initiative. But at the same time, it put so much pressure on me that I wanted to do home runs as much as possible. I wanted to show people, and no, it became a meeting no more. And around that, remember, I'm like 21 now, 22. I'm like seeing now 6 figures now. It's a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money at that age. And my life is changing very fast. And people like, this is like a lot of kids and people looking up to me. They're like, oh, it's nice. I want to keep doing that. I want to keep showing them this life, right? And I can do it and inspire them. And this is where I made mistakes now. This is where I started making big mistakes. We bought our first house, 21. Bro, I'm sitting in 21.
Cars at that time?
No cars.
No cars.
I was going for investments.
Okay.
So I was like, I want to make big investments. I want to just do as much business, open more businesses. I had a few more other businesses at that time. Just as much investments as possible.
Yeah.
But at the same time, and I learned this afterwards from another person, from Robin. He which I had to learn now after you're going to hear, and I want to share. Take a little risk with a lot of money, right? And a lot of risk with a little money.
Yes.
I remember I was taking a lot of risk with a little money until the point now I'm sleeping 6 figures. And I remember this one point night, I had this methodology where I trade the New York Open, the midnight candle, right? So I'll wait. And it's just another strategy I had. And I sit there and I'm laying in bed and I remember this vividly, bro. We just bought the house. And I took this count like from I think, at every point it was 100K. So I was like, okay, let's flip it to like 300, 500. Let's see if I can do it in the bed.
In the bed.
Yeah, I gooi on like 30.
Midnight.
Yes, I gooi on like, 0.30s lots on CFDs, on standard lots on US 30.
That's stuff.
Yeah.
Bro.
No marginals here.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I don't know how to explain that, bro. It's like 30,000 down, 60,000 down, boom, gone.
100K gone.
Just like that.
Yeah.
It's market open. It's like, it's like boom, boom, gone.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is, and my friend was laying next to me.
She knows.
No.
Oh. Shit.
I go another 15. Boom, gone again.
Gone again.
13, gone. But the morning I was down about 300,000.
What?
So I was just throwing the money. I couldn't get out of this thing, bro. Now, remember you know that feeling when you buy a house or you buy a new car, that feeling is happy, you know? You know that feeling, right? It's like a feeling like it's nice feeling, bro. Euphoric. I don't want to break that. I can imagine how she's feeling right now. But I just bought her from cash, bought this thing cash, I'm buying things now, and I already plan and prepare these things and promise these things. So there's a lot of things in the house we must do. We bought everything new. So I was okay with it, but it's like I don't know how much my drone is gonna continue, so I'm so scared, bro. And that month I literally blew like, yo, bro, so much money that I was at the point I had a meeting, and this is my first valley, and I want people to take it from this, that you should look at your valleys as a very good time to learn your hidden gems to take you to your next peak. You know, you're not gonna become the person you desire to become if you're not gonna go through the challenges, because those challenges are gonna groom you to become the best person of ever can be if you allow yourself to go through it openly.
Not a nice thing to go through.
Yeah, not a nice thing.
Yeah.
But you have to go through these things in order to build new characters,
I can relate to
characteristics. You're not going to be able to handle those emotions unless you're actually on that level. And that's why I'm so compassionate about it. And I hear these people when they lose. Someone said yesterday, oh, when you lose, because they asked me about the 600, I'll get to that part. He said like to someone, oh, if you lose $100, don't worry, it's nothing. Yes, someone lost. I said, and I stopped and I said, understand that the $100 might be that
Everything
person's.
to that person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like you're undervaluing the fact that because now you're comparing, no, you can't do that. And I didn't understand that at that time. But when I lost so much money, I learned so much more about myself. So I had to go through that period to learn, develop myself to another level. My maturity, emotional maturity, how I handle it, how I take risk. If I take the risk, will it affect me financially afterwards? Will it put me in a position that actually affects my family? These are like things I had to consider that afterwards.
At this time, do you have a child yet?
No.
Okay.
No, we're about to find out.
And you married?
No.
When you
We're
have
about,
the house?
we're about to get married.
Okay.
So this is happening. And I'm like, we literally couldn't find out we're having a kid. Like literally, that's a period we didn't know. But 2-3 months later, we found out we were having a kid. So I was now feeling so defeated. It's my first valley, bro. Like my first major valley in my life of like I put myself in. So now I remember I was left to my last 89,000, bro.
Wait, so you just bought your house, you
Yes.
bought your things, everything. So you, whatever liquid cash you had, you dumped it into your thing, you're like, this
Yeah.
is my foundation.
Yes.
You got a small kitty,
I had like
300K
stocks.
or 400K.
I had crypto, stocks,
Yeah.
cash, liquid cash. Bought the house and had businesses. I invested a lot
Yeah.
into my business. And then now left left liquid.
Yeah, liquid. Now you blew
89,000. Not crypto even, it's not in stocks, just 89,000 days in bank account. I can see it.
89 grand.
I had a meeting, I had to call meeting. I couldn't do it with my wife because I felt I'm put pressure on her. She's my comfort.
Yeah.
She makes me feel safe. I don't want her to stress. I wanted to like continue being at safety for me, and I know at this time I do open everything to her now, but then I felt at that point I don't want to, you know. And I want to be a man. I just want to be a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I had a call with my mom. I said, "Ma, I need a meeting with you." I'm very close to my mom, so like I'm very open. She's my friend. She's like also a very strong part of me. So I was like, "Ma, I need to have a meeting with you. It's very urgent. Tiger's Milk. Let's go to Tiger's Milk.
Yeah.
Chilled. Cool." But she knows that I'm calling a meeting is something important. I went straight up to the bank account. She asked me one question. Did you make money before? Yes.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Tough love.
And then she's like, if you fail, I have you.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you fall, I'm going to be there. Naomi, she's there. I'm there. So what's stopping you now? So I was like, shit. Okay, I can lose a house. Fuck it. What then? I go back to square one. But I don't go all the way square one. I'm still level up. So technically I still level up.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That day was amazing. Man, I think I went backwards. So just like having the fact that someone there supports me. You know? Like, okay, I had motivation. Monday market open. I'm gonna hit it now. And I did it again.
Was it 89 grand?
I put 10K in.
Okay.
Wait, then I made 20, 30, 40, just like that the whole time. Sitting there, I came back to my mom's house, 69,000 running like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went back to my mom, went to the balcony, Ma! And I did that. Mommy, look, I have videos of it, bro. I have 69,000 running now. Like, that's so funny. That's just fun, bro. And then I make, boom, close that. 14,000, same day, 69,000, 14,000. It was just amazing. It's just how quick it happened. So quick. Withdrew, great. Now I went, this is like, I think a very important time now. I'm starting to like offer services. Right? Now I'm starting to offer services. Like, I was more into the signals.
Yeah.
I did do mentorship, not much. I didn't. I had like 30 people mentorship. I didn't want to do it, but I did do signals, and I was very passionate about it. Like super good. Like I'm very proud of it. Like very proud. Even Rolio, the guy who does signal reviews,
yes,
yeah, he reviewed it as well. He was like, it's exceptional. I know I can say it live. He knows himself. He did it as well. I asked him, please review my stuff. Check it out for yourself, and please be honest. And he checked. He's like, yo, this at the end of the month you profitable, because I moved my risk to a different. This is where I started learning more things. I went to profitable side now, and at this point in time, there's not a lot of people in South Africa doing profitals. I'm on leaderboard right now on multiple platforms, number one. And now I'm getting like 6-figure payouts on platforms, multiple payouts on different platforms. And I'm verifying myself more now. So now I'm changing my risk now. My approach is changing. Yeah. Where I'm having like 1% risk right now, going for 1 is to 3s, 1 is to 4s. This is my risk is now changing. 1 trading day, 1 strategy, 1 market, 1 session. It's almost systemized now.
People need to listen to this. 1 strategy, 1 time.
So
day,
what's your trading
market.
style? Eh? What's your trading style?
Yesterday you asked me about it. Yeah, it's a bit of a lot of everything, and I don't recommend this. I don't like to teach people, but I'm gonna share with you because I know it's gonna come. It's like my combinations of things, and as I share a bit of everything because it works with different market conditions. I do use support resistance. I do use Fibonacci. I do use psychological numbers. I do use as well smart money. Right? It's a trend lines. I use everything. What makes sense to me at that moment in time. So if it's ranging, and I know, okay, I love ranges. It's my bread and butter, a range, and I wait for breakouts on it. So I will use support resistance.
So ranging market. Yeah.
Boom. I push up. I'm going to catch it because before any massive move in the market, and you can study this, before any major move in the market ranges.
Has to.
And then pushes. You know, shout out to Clint, Lollipop. And you remember the lollipop? The lollipop stick? He was like this lollipop strategy. And that's where I started like, which is also from Astro them, but he named the lollipop, which is funny for me. Lollipop stick, and then it's like, okay, lollipop, stick, and it's like, so that is where I bought a lot of my strategies based on that. But I would like looking for Fibonacci's line up with it. But I'm a scalper, so I'll scalp it. And then I started trying like Pacific P times in a day of the market, where like specific candles happen. Then I started studying every candle. And then I'll use like, yes, this is crazy, nah?
Yeah.
Specific candle in the day when every day it happens the same day. Like same time, that one candle tells you what's going to happen in the next candle.
Okay.
Every time. Every day. And that happened. And I'll do that. And then I'll just share that with the people. And I did the signals. And now I had extra money coming. So I could take much more risk, you know. And I didn't sway away from that. That like people were like, oh, I don't make money from the. So I'm a businessman, bro. I make money from trading. I show it. I'm transparent. You can see. You can't lie about a pair that you can verify on platform. Like, you know, besides the certificate, Fundinix, you can check the like. I love Fundinix for this part, right? Not promoting, not sponsored. No, we're not anything. I'm just saying like I like the payout thing. You can watch the trading of it. When it was approved, when it was clicked from me, when they received it, when they actually approved the crypto, and you can watch the crypto like how it sings to me. Every bit of step.
Yeah.
So you can go verify.
I've actually checked one of the prop firms. I don't know which one, exact one, but I did see when I opened it, I did see your name number one. I'm not too sure exactly which one.
Yeah, there was a few of it, and so that was like I'm not now establishing, and I just went hard into it, and right before this, I was training a massive personal accounts as well as I had clientele, you know, and I'm very open about this, and I didn't actually do this personally in public. I think it's gonna be my first time. I apologize for anyone, and I was very open with, and I had a very good relationship with every one of them. So before I say this, if anyone watches this, if I didn't apologize to you guys, you know, I apologize to them. So we had a good run. I had to open a copy trader.
Oof, that's a demon.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've also done that. Copy
I'm
trading,
so
bro.
sorry to everyone.
I've
I had
also done
700
that,
people
bro.
copying my trades, bro.
Copy trading.
Oh, it
copy
was-
trading
I had
is
700
is-
people copying my trades.
Oh,
it's crazy, bro. I had
a lot
like
of stress.
and I had like 300 as well.
It's
bro.
stress, no?
It's a psychological
Oh, bro.
battle, bro.
But you can trade on your own, but when you start trading like with people,
got-
you're just thinking about them actually.
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
group and 700 people in there. Everybody's chatting. Everybody's copying the trades.
We left it open, so that chat,
Oh,
everyone
Bro,
can communicate.
you know when
You're
we in drawdown-
transparent like that, bro.
like
Transparent.
Jay in drawdown, what's happening? This,
The
that,
worst
that.
part is when you open a trade and then you get someone that doesn't really understand trading so much, but did put money into copy trading. And then they start, because they have access to you. So we had it transparent, like they can message you. And you're getting people messaging and saying, why are you
In drawdown.
buying? Or why is the trade in drawdown?
That's how I made one of the biggest losses, man.
Yo,
You know what?
bro.
So that's exactly how I made exactly that. I remember this, and we actually ordering from us. We remember this very vividly. There was this. I don't want to say his name, right? They're not gonna disclose his name, but he messaged me, and I used to have calls because we had a team. We still have, but we had a whole team that will phone every client. And not on the broker side, in my company. We'll phone, we had a client support, we had one for, I don't go into too much into it, but there's retention, there's this, there's all, I had a whole setup of it, you know, and I believe you need to run it as a successful business. So service the clients as much as possible. So we call them as much as possible to check what they need. And there's one client I phoned, because I also want to call the client. You know, I care about you guys. The guy tells me he was just so unhappy, but it was profits though. Well, 30% of profits. 30% of your money, bro, in a month, it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
There's
Like,
no bank that can give you
people don't
interest
understand
like
that.
that or anything like that.
They don't. And he was so upset with that. He didn't like that. He could take his money and somewhere else, put it somewhere else. And then he actually found out this is his last money. He has a child also on the way. And it was like his last money to make things happen for the house. So I took that all the responsibility on me, right? Now, at that time, I had a copier, I had my personal accounts, I had Profim accounts, and I'm running them all. Right?
It's a lot of trading there.
Yes, I used to give some to my wife as well, and some to my sister-in-law, because we all work together as well. So you'd keep maybe two, I'll keep maybe 4, 6. We'll do that, and we'd copy some of them like that. So we run it like that, and we put some on the copier, because some Profim are computer on the copier, so I have to manage it and that. But anyway, the case is, I remember taking this trade, bro. Like, I remember taking this trade so vividly. I had a bottle of Hennessy inside, prepared.
Yeah.
So which means I was not really prepared for what the risk I was going to take. And I remember preparing, I had 600,000 in my account. And I remember preparing to take a trade of 300,000 to make back like 4. So 3, 6, 9, 12, about 1.2 million. And I was like, this will be my very first trade. And I know I'm going to be one of the first who I know verified at the time who did this. I don't know about anyone, but I know personally, I know I'm going to want to be one of them. And I'm going to post it out and I'm going to show everyone that a kid from here can do it. That was my motive.
All right.
Bad motive, right?
Yeah, right.
Bad motive. Because I didn't need to do that. But
Yeah.
I wanted to. I was so greedy. I put my mind so closed up like this. And I took it, bro. And as soon as I took the trade, it went instantly down. I took a bite and instantly down. I have a video of this, bro. Instantly down to like 400. Pew!
What, like, was this a fundamental event or
No fundament. It was August exactly. I know the date. August the 18th, bro.
Mm.
Exactly. August 18th or 15th. I have a video of it. I
Yeah.
can show you guys of the date. Immediately now. I had
600K account.
600. Just went 400 down, right? In some running in the mid, you know the rate start to click. You know when it starts to show red.
So for full
Whoa,
margin.
You can have a heart attack in that moment, huh?
Yeah, I went inside to fetch a bottle of Hennessy. I went to fetch it, bro, and I went to go drink it. Now, my wife knows when I don't talk and I come out to the office and I don't talk, my ears starts turning red. Something's not right. No one, even the house became so cold. And I think at this point in time, we just had our son. Just. It's like my life started switching in front of me, bro. Like that. I don't know. It just started flicking. I felt disgusted. I felt down. I was crying, bro. I was crying. I felt defeated. I felt so defeated as a man. Like I was like, what the fuck was I doing? And I closed it.
You closed in 400K loss.
About 400, yeah. 400.
You manually
and then I
closed
went again. Yeah. So I just click all. I just couldn't.
Just close it.
Just close it. And
You
then,
left it
but I
short.
did add to try to make in, so it was over just 400. And then I went again, lost everything.
Immediately you went again.
But after that, yeah. So I lost again. Particularly, I lost the whole.
600K gone.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was like just sitting there.
At that point, that was like all your liquid
No,
cash.
no.
Okay.
But it was a big chunk,
Okay.
big chunk of money for.
600 grand.
I never lost 600,000 before.
Yeah.
Like my biggest, I think at that time was probably like 200,000. So in a day, but that's not every other day. That's like that one moment when I always feel like, I think it's like a game. You level up. So we're gonna take a one risk. Once you build up, we're gonna take a one risk. Take you level 3 now. Build, level 4 now.
Yeah,
Bull.
yeah.
And that's what I think. I believe it, like something like that.
Yeah.
So I took this as that moment that okay, now I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna level up, and I'm gonna have it that I learned this from Q-Banks. Lot the fuck up.
Yeah, Q-Banks is
Lot the fuck up.
Lot the fuck up, and I felt the same. Like
We need to make a t-shirt like that, bro. Lot
yo,
the fuck up.
bro, that's gonna be a nice
Lot
one.
the fuck
Lot
up.
the fuck up, bro. That's a nice one, guys. I'll cop that as well.
Yeah,
you get
That's
it.
legit,
You get it.
bro.
So that I believe that, and I knew I used to push the daily whatever I'm pushed. Like say, if I made 10,000 was my highest, I'm gonna work towards that point where I'm gonna say, well, this one day where I have enough, I'm gonna push the 10,000 now, beat it to 15, 20 now, and that was my goal. That's how I leveled up. But this level up drained me mentally, emotionally so bad. I kept losing. I couldn't get back.
Yeah.
Lose.
Yeah, you get stuck in that cycle. I know those ones,
I
bro.
couldn't get out, bro. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? Yo. And this is where Prof, I think this, as I said, this has happened before Prof. This is where Prof changed my life.
Yeah.
My entire career, the way I trade, discipline. I took one Prof and I passed. I failed the first one and I passed the second one. Second one got payout. $3,000. Okay, good stuff. Now we start to build. I said, this can work. And now I'm locking in. I remember this part. We're locking in and I get a 100K account, $10,000 gain. Oh shit. I'm really doing this now. Get it to another 100K. I'm 200,000. Get it again, boom, and it's just like now I'm seeing okay $20,000, and now I'm seeing myself on leaderboard now. Now I'm seeing like okay, this is really good stuff.
Feeding
right?
the ego.
Yeah, it's feeding the ego again, right?
Yeah.
So I did this as well. like it's like I'm like same ego feeling this
Yeah.
validation of like a leaderboard, being on leaderboard. Like I just like wow, you see. But every time I'm going through,
I know his skills, bro.
it's like you're learning something about yourself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you have to go through it. Because if I didn't go through that, and how I learned again, I blew all the fund accounts. I had exactly
You're good at blowing accounts, huh?
eh?
I said you're good at blowing accounts.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Maybe it's a habit, huh? It's a habit. So
That's where the real growth comes from.
it does come from me. And
Learning how to lose.
you must know how to lose. You must be a good loser.
Yeah.
A good loser. And I've learned that part is that I believe you must, if you lose, you must lose according to
Nah,
what you plan.
you lose. But just remember that, or hold on to that memory when you win or when you have those big.
Yeah,
So when you're going through those moments, remember that you can't do it again.
very true.
Yeah.
So yeah, lost. So this is actually recently. This is now what I went through. Okay, so I built up my funding to nearly $1 million of funding. So 20 million, just under 18 million of prop firm capital under management now. And I know at this point, I know no one in South Africa was doing this right now. So I was like, okay, I think right now we're gonna have a good impact on South Africa's market with prop firm to show them they can really go this way. And this
Do you
is
have
where,
any experiences of the prop firms or that the prop firms you use that closed down?
yes, I would talk about
Yeah.
that more now. Yeah. So I had 400,000 in pending payout that never got paid out. So with one prop firm,
bro.
and then I had another one which I had to fight for, which people will probably know about. Is I had another $10,000, which is another 200,000 with one prop firm. I only got 6,000 payout of that one. So total, I had about just over a good amount, chunk that didn't get paid out to me. You know, but after that, I did make a good amount of money of people of profits did pay me out. You see,
What
so-
was the reasons for not paying out?
Okay, the one would be the one just goes to me.
That's crazy.
The one goes to
bro.
me. I have the messages also of them. They ghosted me. They just didn't want to pay out the $20,000, and they just like don't want to pay.
Yes.
And then the other one was first the migration. They did migration from MT5 to Match Trader, C Trader, and that period of time, I don't know what happened, but they just rejected the payout for no reason. And then I spoke.
Sounds like all the South African brokers.
And then
How they're sending the guys the love letters and not paying.
I went on social media, bro. I blasted on social media because I was like,
Did that help?
yeah, because I had a payout from them before. I got payouts from them before, but this payout they don't give out. So I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I went on social media, bro, and I know the owner, not personally, but we follow each other in it, you know. So I was like, and we had
Start
chat, we
tagging
chopped it
him.
up before, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I spoke to him like, what's happening, bro? Then he's like, because he saw what I was doing on social media, and now he's like, oh, bro, take that, like, no, bro, yo, bro, bro, you from UK, yo,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
listen up, take it off and social media. I'll clear up your payment, but I'm gonna do it via PayPal, man. I'll pay it out for yourself. I know the company's going through some stuff. So okay, cool, but I can't pay the full amount. So he's like, okay, I'll pay $6,000. So, bro, pay anything.
Yeah,
Give it
there's
all.
Something is better than
Yeah,
nothing.
give something. Give it. So I did have a few, but bro, the last one that gave me a bit of a problem, but they still paid me out. They warned me, and then they said they'll ban me, which was Finance, which was my favorite platform.
That's
One of my
weird.
favorite.
Well, why would they want to ban you?
From what I've read, from the email I got was my strategy wasn't. It's not gonna be good like for the business.
That happened to me as well with the prop firm. I passed a prop firm also really, really quick, but very aggressively. So I used to barcode, like open a lot of entries. So I passed it really quick. But they gave me, it was a 2-phase. So I passed phase 1, I passed phase 2. It was past trading with that same style. When I got funded, they didn't want to give me the funding account because they said I'm using a robot trading strategy or some crap like that, which I fought with them and I
They
said,
probably pull out some clues there for you.
yeah, bro. But I fought with them. They actually gave me the funded
Oh, they
account.
gave it to you. Okay.
And I blew it on the day that they gave it.
Oh, shit.
Crazy.
Dre's like, I'm gonna show these. I'm not bankrupt.
I'm on
I thought you were trading with the EA.
Oh my gosh.
Shit,
But
man, that's crazy, man.
hey, and then yeah, man. So they gave me a problem, but they didn't give me a problem. They still paid me out, but they said they gave me a warning. They're gonna. Yeah.
Oh, so you just don't have the.
See, Dre's
No, but he was
he's
speaking,
fine,
so he
he's
doesn't
fine.
need.
As long as that camera is on him, it's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
we could. We can end right now.
We can wrap up. We have to do a part 2 eventually.
Yo, bro.
No, but let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Then an hour long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually, we'll do a part 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what?
Let's just look at that camera.
Okay. We can do. You can do that. So yeah, basically okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, carry on. Can we carry on?
Okay, so I went fully into, and okay, yeah, so I stepped away from being a mentor, off the mentor space. I just wanted to like build my skills, build other businesses. I went into software, went into marketing, built other business outside Forex, and been more quiet on the social media space. Focus on myself and my family, build more, and still trade for myself. And that is what I wanted to get to. Thanks to Profum. I said the Profums, if it wasn't for Profums, because I wouldn't have had like 10 million given to me from someone easily. But yeah, I could just pass the Profum and they give it to me. You know what I mean? So it's a journey, but this is where I'm at right now. So basically, yeah, that's why I say like I'm at the point where I just want to keep scaling my capital as much as possible. Or at the same time, continue scaling my private capital as much as possible. But God willing, continue. I don't know. I don't have the push to continue empowering everyone. And I love the private. I love the private life right now. I love the private life. It's so peaceful, man. I don't know, for some reason I don't have to worry about clients and like people stressing out. I love them a lot, but it's like they don't understand I'm human. You know what I mean? And they put so much pressure on you. Yes, you embark this journey, but I mean like they also don't understand that, you know what, when we do have drawdown and people don't understand that. Like I risk 1% per month, right? And I will usually in majority of the month, like 5, 10, 15%. That's very good.
Very good.
Exceptional. I love that. Now, if I do February, I had a 30% month. It was so flipping good. Then, I think it was March, no? March last month? March. April, yeah. I didn't have a great month, but it was a negative. But it was so little, but people would have complained about that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't make the money. They came up maybe negative 5% for the month. You see, so my approach towards the market is not feasible for everyone. Like, because I don't believe like everyone has that mindset yet. And I don't want to put all the energy out here to go out and say, guys, teach him, like change the whole market in the industry of thinking probability. And it's too much energy for me right now. I have a family, I have business. That's why I started trading to do things that I love, and software, marketing, these things I love. So, yeah, and animals.
Oh, bro. Johnny, great story.
That was
Thank you so
amazing.
much,
Yeah,
man.
it's such a.
I finally met my match. This guy can speak more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to get you. We need to get Jay. We need to get Mashaya on one podcast. We'll have a marathon.
Yeah.
No, man, it was amazing.
I know I can too. That's why I was like, you must lead because you have to like guide me. Awesome. That's what I said.
You made my job so easy today.
I know I can talk. If you're not gonna guide me, then I'm gonna just talk until
Nah, that was
we get to the
amazing.
story. But it's like
Great. I think when we're wrapping up, you need to talk to that camera because Rav's camera is off.
Yeah, I'm not going to jump out of the chair to go and just do an outro.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
come up with something quickly. And
No?
but
Make
Shakil, thank you so much for coming on, taking the time off. Amazing story. I'm pretty sure I would love to have another sit down and continue your story. But yeah, man, great inspiration. Keep up the good work and
thanks
thanks,
so
man.
much, man.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate you guys. You guys are G's.
You're taking us to the hood now, huh?
Are you gonna go through it? Let's do it.
Yeah, guys, so
Let's do it.
it was amazing to have you, brother. Really appreciate it. Right now, just let the viewers know where we're actually going.
Bro, we're gonna go back to where I grew up, hometown, Manenberg, Cape
Yeah,
Flats.
yeah.
It's we're gonna see. I think you guys have another video for it.
Yeah.
So we're heading to the Cape
I'm gonna take him
Flats.
through it. I'm gonna take him through the hood and
Our part 2. So thank you for joining WarRoom Talk. We'll catch you guys on part 2.
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
This is Mowbray. Yeah,
I've
Mowbray.
been here.
Yeah, yes, a lot of Congolese as well.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
I know.
Mowbray.
I've been here.
Okay, and then right now, if you go this way, you gotta go to northern side, Kanalok. That is where how do I say the name again? Refs is the road. Is this way.
Is that tour guide, huh? What's the number? Anytime you're in Cape Town, book a tour.
I take tips. I take tips. Yeah, do take tips. This is not. I'm not from here.
Okay.
You see,
Oh,
this is
Tia Bengi.
Bomakiri.
A confirmé, Sigo. A confirmé.
And Bomakiri is also another word, but like you will see, like man with this Guguleto. Guguleto. Now Guguleto is where a lot of hijacking cars. There's those guys there. A lot of hijackers based that side.
So we're safe going there now. We're not gonna get hijacked.
No. That's a cross. We don't go
Okay.
there. We're not allowed to go there though.
So which Cape Flats we going to? What is called?
Menenberg.
Menenberg.
Yeah, that's where we from. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
from Menenberg. You're gonna see right now. But I'm across the road. When I'm gonna show you right now, that is Guguleto, and that's predominantly Xhosa, right? And but that side is where like majority of if your car gets hijacked, it's gonna be found in Guguleto.
Okay.
Yeah, Kalicha, Guguleto.
Okay.
So they smart with like card, and I think there's of course a rumor being said that the guys from Joburg, they came here, introduced them how to do it. So the people here, guys, on your right hand side, this is Menenberg. So you're gonna start now going into Menenberg on your right hand side. Okay, this is still chill.
So this face brick building, that's Cape Flats.
This is not Cape Flats, but
What you mean?
these are we call them masonets.
What's Masonets?
Like this right here. It's like it's upstairs, downstairs. It's owned by the government still.
Oh, okay.
They give it over. Every house here is basically given from the government to us. But it was given to. They were thrown into here.
Okay.
So, this is real story, right? They packed them up from Bukap, this is it, and put them into military vans, and they threw them into here. They just came to drop you, bam, your house, and that's it. And so this is how we ended up in here basically. So it's like kind of like I always say this is a concentration camp, because what happens is the police are scared to come in here. They will never come. Like they'll drive maybe here, they'll never get involved because believe it or not, the gangster world, they control this. They take care of the people. They take care of the people. The government doesn't take care of them, so they take care of them. And as well, they also make sure people here like are safe in their area, in their section. So right here, the gangs are like the government here, in a sense, like now. So this is
Robin Hood.
yeah, you can say that if you want, but basically like it's chilled, man. I think it's chilled for me. However, police can't control you. Army is scared to come here as well. The army does come. When they do come in, it's massive war. But they scared to because they have bombs here as well. So there was times where the bombing happened. They will shoot. Like you see, they'll drive like this, but they can't do anything.
Okay.
Because these guys have machine guns, AK-47s, and they'll come out and they'll blast them in the mood. Blast them in the mood. You see, so this is where I grew up. This is one of our famous stores. This is this is basically fish hook thingy. I used to go mosque. This mosque. I lived here at one point in time also. At this house. Yeah. This one here. I lived there at the back. This one here. Let's see. Okay, so I actually used to go to mosque. You see, Free Palestine. At one point I actually went to this mosque. Yeah. I'll see now. But it's chill here. Yeah, they do shoot. Yeah, they do shoot here. But this place, they don't shoot so much here. So this is not where I grew up, but I lived here. Very close friends of mine live at this house. Which is
So clean, yeah.
yeah, it's clean this side. This is like where my close friends live here. Actually, one of my close friends live right here actually. But we'll come back to that. My granny lives here. Come and show you my granny lives. My granny's in hostel right now. actually, she got a stroke yesterday, day before. So I must actually go see her. So this is where my gran lives. This is recently.
Which one?
My mom's mom.
Yeah, which house?
I'm gonna show you right now. I'm actually gonna stop and I'll show you guys. So here they do shit though on the side. This is new houses. This is like new, like probably like I think 2 years, 3 years now. They put this up, but they built this was off field. Believe it or not, there's one YouTuber here that's going viral right now. He lives some here, and I'm so happy that he's actually going viral because there's not a lot of people here that does YouTube, and he's one of the few actually right now who's from here. So I'm just gonna drive through. My granny's not here, but I can stop and see my uncle him. That. This is where my granny live.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that one there. My granny.
So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's my granny. I'm gonna just say hello to them, then I'll come back out. Okay. So let me just say that.
We're just cooling with you, man.
There's no one right now. I don't know, the thing is locked. But anyway. How's that
Record that part, bro. Let's go back.
Hey?
Let's go back.
Where?
Shoot that part of the kids chilling there on top of the speaker and dancing.
Wait, we're gonna get more. If I go back, it's a suspect.
What you mean suspect? This is your place.
You know, if I go back, no, and we're gonna shoot them,
Oh.
it's gonna look like, why are we gonna shoot them? We're gonna see. So we're gonna get, when we see more, we're gonna see a lot of kids more. Right? So then you just tell me then, before the time. You see someone, say stop.
Hey, everything's so clean, bro.
It's clean, eh?
Yeah.
It's easy clean.
Very clean.
They,
White ball, soccer ball, soccer ball.
fuck,
man.
It's alright, man. Okay, now, my sister lives here. We can go past her now, but we'll come back. So we can go past it, but we'll come back to him. We'll come back. They just.
Which area did they shoot at the movie Spinners?
That's 11 Hill. 11 Hill. We're gonna go to the flats now. This is just houses. The flats is down that side. That's where I grew up.
You grew up in the flats?
Yeah, in the flats. In like the flats. Okay, you're gonna see. This is my. So this is a good example. They come from here, but they made success. They have a company that's supplying the whole of ShopRite's Africa thing in that. So. Hallo? Oh, it's right. Waar's Ryan? Okay. So this is where my sister lives. Right here with this house. This one here. My sister lives this one. Right here. Okay. We'll come back to it. Come back to it. We can go past her now, but he got killed. Yeah, his brother got killed.
He got clean and then he got killed.
His brother got killed. He got shot. His brother got killed. His brother was the leader of the gang, not leader of the major gang. A leader of the section of the gang here. So they're like, if like the real gang. Actually, let's go down this way. This is the territory you're gonna see now. This is like the hard livings, like they're controlling this side. But the one thing I like about them is that you see that even though they gangs, like I said earlier, they take care of the people. You see, they take care of their people here, where they live. They'll do like get soup kitchens and like they'll give food, they'll buy clothes for the kids. They'll do everything for the people here. And that's what they try to do good there. You know what I mean? But when it comes to an enemy and the enemy shoots one of the people, that's where a gang fight can start out of. So we're gonna go through now where the HL's headquarters are, which is the one of the biggest, second or first biggest gang in South Africa right now, and they're the one gang that actually took on the army and defeated them.
Army.
Yeah, defeated them.
Bro.
Hey. Dre, you're living a childhood dream. This
Yeah,
is
bro.
this is like this. You're gonna see right now. This is gonna, man. You're gonna see. Let's see. Very chill. You're gonna see how the vibe looks now. I can't predict what it will look like, but.
Still, everything is so clean.
Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, now I don't drive through it all year because I didn't grow up this side, right? This is where my grandfather is from. My grandfather, my mom, they grew up here. I didn't grow up here, so this is the headquarters here. Right over here. I don't go through here. Basically. Always. This is the HL's. I don't go over here, so there's the video where that rapper he comes. Nah, yeah, not youngster. The other one. This is the box. They call it the box. The box is where the HLs come from. These are the HLs. So territory right now.
Yeah. Jay, you saw that?
And they do a lot of drive-bys here. So also I can't drive too slow the side and that, you know what I mean? But this is, I'll show you YouTuber that actually shot the video right here. You have to get the permission to of course pay them out in that. But I can take you maybe more
This
deeper.
is what now? This is Manenberg.
Yeah, this is Manenberg. Let me go in. I'm gonna take you more a little deeper now. Okay? Let's go.
You're sounding a bit stressed out.
Yeah, because the thing is, I know like it's very unpredictable, man. Like that is a hut. It's called a hut.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's very dirty there.
As soon as you're feeling something, we go back.
Nah, we're good.
You wanna go in there?
No.
You never wanna go in that gang?
No, if
Or
you
whatever.
feel uncomfortable.
Salam.
because
You don't
know
ever
that-
go in that gang over there because that is like that's his American. That's, I mean, that boy is from here. This is where the shooting happened, right here in this road. This is where all the kids was killed also in this road. So I have a cousin living here, basically, and this this whole court here.
Yeah.
The Tik Tok ripped this whole court empty. There was no houses here. They ripped everything out. Everything. The people smoked Tik.
Yeah.
And then they had to refix it.
Refix everything.
The whole place, yeah. I tried to come teach Forex here and they denied it. This is Manenberg People Center.
Yeah.
They teach skills here. I came here to say because they know about like, oh, Shaquille made Forex and a lot of people are inspired here. So when I came here to tell them I'm going to teach Forex for free for them, they were like, no, it's not going to help them. And I understand because they're like, now a lot of my family also lives in this court as well. In this court specifically here. This is where I was getting high every single day of my flipping life is, right? Salam, Shaquille. Alright. I saw your sister the other day. Out coming out here with a baby.
Baby.
You see this road, you can't drive fast, and they do shoot on cars here. They do like everything. That's why I grew up in this court.
Look at those flats there, bro.
This court I grew up in this court. See the one guys and they're gonna watch us now. Just watch.
Someone is watching.
Yeah, they're gonna watch us now. Just watch this court. This is one of the gang leaders. They live here. This is this place. I grew up in this court. This specific court here. I grew up. I don't want. This is a risky place here. Yeah, I can't stop here, guys.
Okay,
Like, you're gonna see you recording. This is the way the HLs like. I'm gonna clearly get it. And if I'm gonna stop here and you record, they're going to they're gonna make something happen. I don't want anything. I don't want anything to happen. This is where you don't wanna. I threw the boy in the fire here. This is where I was here. A lot of shit happens. Like this is where they I can't explain. Like killing happens inside, bro. Like bad killing. This boys here. They're all shooting guns. Like majority of these boys here, they shoot guns. My primary school here.
How's the sheep?
They was in a slaughter. The
Oh,
preparation
for
for
Bakri.
yes.
Where you slaughter? You slaughter yourself or you go to a farm?
Yeah, no, we slaughter ourselves or we slaughter here. We all slaughter here.
You still come here and slaughter?
No, I don't come here anymore. But I mean, like they used to come this side.
I'm
Yeah.
saying where you slaughter now?
See ya. See. Here's commotion. Look.
Yeah.
Look. Let's go. Let's go. Just the other day. Out coming out here with a baby.
Baby?
Ja.
Ja, kunnen ze al groot dan?
No. Where's Miska? Alright, where's Miska?
They just came out.
Is it?
Lauren is here inside. Yeah.
Okay.
Was that cool?
Yeah. Let me see. Kanala.
Oh, a lot of my students say Kanala. What does that mean?
Please.
Oh, okay.
This is where I got high every single my life. This is where I was shooting. I used to stare. When I stare at people, I pick up my first gun here. They all know about this. So
Yeah.
this is exactly. Yeah. I can't stop you guys.
Okay.
You're gonna see you recording. This is the way that each other's.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah. And this is Nyanga. Bontival. This is Langa. Kosa, many Kosas inside here.